One of the worst things that you can say about a man is that he's a rapist and he's a child molester. One of the worst things that you can ever put on a straight man is that he's gay. Okay. Imagine being a straight man and people throwing a gay jacket on you. Bishop T.D. Jakes, I don't know the man personally at all. Everybody been hearing about him partying with Diddy, right? But here's the thing. Yes, it was very distasteful for him to be partying with cats like that. But do we really know for a fact that, he was doing these type of activities? We don't know that for a fact. I did a poll on my community page where I posted a picture of TD Jakes in his gym working out. And everybody dogged this man. They dogged him. He was sweating and everything. And people say, oh, he just got done doing something foul or whatever. If you look in the background, you will see that he was at his gym. People want to believe so bad in the badness and the evilness in people. People would choose to believe a lie over the truth all day because the lie sounds better than the truth. Am I right or am I wrong? Now, again, I'm not taking up for TD Jakes at all. I don't know if he did it. I don't know if he didn't do it. But at the same time, it's like the only reason why I'm speaking about it because if TD Jakes is innocent, yo, that's foul. That is foul. Imagine being a man that preaches the gospel. Imagine a man that loves God and you getting accused of you being accused of being a power bottom. Like, what the heck is a power bottom? Like, I asked my wife the other night, like, back in high school, you had friends that was gay. Have you ever heard the term a power bottom? She was like, no, I heard of like bottoms and tops, but I never heard of nothing called power bottom. Like, it's like the gay community went out their way and made a special, it's like they made a special name up for him. And like I said again, I am not taking up for him because I don't know if he did it or he didn't do it. But the crazy thing is, like, this extreme homosexuality stuff is getting out of control. It's getting out of control. And it's like I said at the beginning, the worst thing that you can call a man is a child molester, a rapist, and if you're a straight man, a gay man. That's the worst thing that you can put on a man. So I want y'all to listen to what Mace got to say. And we're going to get back to it.
And I want you to know God could use me aggressively. Confusion is because for years, these guys have organized a mass organized effort to slander my name behind the scenes. So every time I say something, you're just seeing my part because their part is behind the scene. But I want you to know I'm up for it. I'm up for it. I'm anointed for it.
Why do you think T.D. Jakes was at Puff Daddy's birthday party?
Bishop Jakes was at a Diddy party. There could only be two reasons: money or sex. That's all that happens at Diddy parties. Money and
Y'all, so Mr. Mason Betha is now coming out to expose Diddy's affair with TD Jakes. It looks like Mace is done being silent about Diddy's true nature and he just exposed Diddy big time. Allegedly, Diddy has been in a weird gay relationship with TD Jakes for the longest time, and Mace just came out with some tea. But that's not all, because Mace is also accusing Diddy of allegedly forcing all his Bad Boy Records artists into freak-offs with him and holding their careers over their heads. Mace has had a lot to say, and this drama just got insane.
Hold on, y'all. Shout out to Miss T for this video right here. But I want to let y'all know something, man. She said something real interesting, that Diddy allegedly was forcing men to participate in his freak offs, holding their career over their head. Number one, you cannot force no man to do something that you don't want to do. Dante don't care if you slap $1 million in front of me and say, hey, you got to participate in some freak offs with Diddy for your YouTube channel to blow up. I'm good, because it's going to blow up eventually anyway. I am a heterosexual man, okay? I only go one way, and that's the straight way. You cannot give me money to do no freak off with no other man. These cats that be talking about, oh, my career. Well, find another career then. Y'all know what comes with this industry, man. You got to give it up. And just that's what it is, allegedly. Allegedly, you got to give it up. So don't be trying to become a rapper and a singer and all this and that. And don't be surprised when you got to go party with Diddy or some weird white cat that's real flamboyant. Stop acting like y'all don't know what's going on, man. And like I said, where there's smoke, there's a fire somewhere. Do I believe that, Diddy is making people do stuff? No, I'm not. I don't think he's holding nobody by force, but it's persuasion, it's manipulation. When it comes down to it, everybody knows right from wrong. It's a lot of cats out there that will sell out their mama for $1. So why wouldn't they sell their butt for $1? That's why I say, y'all, we got to start holding all these people accountable for what they doing. Diddy ain't forcing these people. TD Jakes, and let me tell y'all something about TD Jakes, right? I don't know the man personally, and I'm not taking up for him. If he is out here, bumping penises with other men, that's his business. But when it becomes my business is when he get up there in front of the pulpit and teach to the sheep, passing that homosexual spirit on to the crowd. That's the only time I got an issue with that. But at the same time, we don't know if he really done that. There's no video evidence. There's no real credible sources out here like his wife. His wife will know, but I know how y'all like to play military mind games. Y'all like to say, oh, well, maybe he paid his wife. Y'all got to understand, we got to be careful who we accuse. We got to be careful of the people that we throw that homosexual jacket on. Like I said, the worst thing that you can put on a straight man is that he gay. It's a lot of people out here that's coming out saying that they gay, right? Let the gays be gays and let the straight, it's not our job to pull men out of the closet. If these men are gay, let them dudes be gay. Gotta deal with them cats. But the only reason why I just really feel like I got to speak up on this, because it's not right, y'all. They say in the eyes of the law, you innocent until proven guilty. We all know that's a lie. It's you guilty as hell until you are proven innocent. But then you still got people saying, no, man, it's always a conspiracy theory. Maybe he paid this person off or paid that person off. Well, we would never know, right? Because we live in a world of deception. But at the same time, y'all, we have to stop doing that. We have to stop calling straight men gay if they not gay. Yeah, it looks real bad. It looks real bad for him to be even associating with Diddy. I get it. It looks really foul for him to be associating with Diddy. The only reason why he's supposed to be associating with Diddy is because of a spiritual advice. Of course, we all know Diddy got demons. We all do. And sometimes we do need a pastor or a preacher or a bishop or a teacher to guide us in the right way. We all are sinful, and sometimes we need that God leadership. But when it comes to that partying, TD Jakes, you bold, you wrong. A man of God, check this out. Dante is a man of God. For everybody that follow me, y'all know how I give it up. You're never gonna ever catch Dante in no gay club. I'm not, it's just a bad look. I don't care if I'm going there to save souls, right? And spread the gospel. You are never going to catch me at no gay club. You're not going to catch me at no strip club. And if I get caught coming out of a strip club, what is my excuse? What is my excuse? Oh, I was in there trying to save people. No, you wasn't. You was trying to look at them thick women. That's what you was doing. So again, y'all, I'm not making no excuses up for TD Jakes. I just feel like we got to give this man a fair trial. We cannot say that he's guilty all because let's keep playing this video right here. This is a good video.
Same.
How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people. And then y'all gonna let him throw dirt on the God's name?
So y'all come on in and hop in ASAP, because it looks like some Bad Boy Records artists are starting to speak up against Diddy, and y'all, they don't exactly have great things to report about him. I mean, Diddy is notorious for having treated his Bad Boy artists pretty badly. In a lot of cases, he either underpaid them or he didn't even pay them at all. There are so many talks about things that he did to his artists, like Tanya Blount, who revealed that Diddy forced her to record 50 to 60 songs that she really didn't like.
Notice, y'all, he's not putting a gun to nobody's head. If you want to be in this industry, you have to put the work in. You got to take the good with the bad. We got to stop making excuses for these people, man. That's all I hear is excuses. You know how this industry is. You know that it's wicked, perverted men that you're going to have to sit down with, that you might got to play military mind games with. If you don't want to be in that lifestyle, then don't do it. Understand, this is Satan's domain. You want to become a guest in Satan's house, so you got to play the game. Just like with me being in social media, I had to sit down at the devil's table. No, I didn't have to party with Diddy, because if I partied with Diddy, we wouldn't even be talking right now. I'd probably be a millionaire somewhere. But when I say that I had to sit down at the devil's table, there's things that I don't like to talk about. Just like if I drop a video talking about how to repair your credit and how to live a godly lifestyle, I might get 500 views, maybe 800 views. But as soon as I drop a video about a prison pimp or how to not get raped in prison, oh, that's getting 100,000 views off top. Am I lying? Am I lying? Please tell me. I need for y'all to talk back to me. Am I lying? This is why I said, see, I figured out social media. I figured it out. 98% of social media is negativity. Negativity. You might get 2%, but we all know people love drama. People love fighting. People love messiness. Come on, man. And this is why I know. This is why I know, because that's why I said, like, everything I'm hearing about Diddy, nah, these people know exactly what they were signing up for. They know exactly what they were signing up for.
Like, only to drop her as an artist and scrap her entire album. But it gets even worse because she claims that she had gotten so frustrated with the album being ignored that she tried to take her own life. It was the hardest decision because that was how I was able to provide and take care of my family at the time.
No, that ain't the only damn way that you can survive and take care of your family. Go get a job. I don't understand that. Why do they do that? You mean to tell me the only job that you can get is working for Diddy? And since you can't work for Diddy no more, you want to take your life? Go work at Walmart. Go back to college. Go get a degree. Go work at what's wrong living an average life? What's wrong working at Amazon, UPS? What's wrong with that? I just don't understand that. That's just like the weirdest stuff to me. If you don't like what you're doing, switch your profession. Switch it. That's just the weirdest things. Oh, I want to kill myself because Diddy won't let me release. Okay, go get a job somewhere else. You want the glitz, you want the glance. This is what comes with it. This is what comes with the glitz and glance. This is what comes with the fame and money. People lying on you, slandering you. All that comes with that. That's why I was like, man, this is like, I'm tired of hearing this.
It was so hard. It broke me. It really did. I went into therapy with bad thoughts and even attempted to unalive myself. I was in a Dallas hospital on a 72-hour watch. I had taken pills. I decided this is it. My son was fine. He would have had people to take care of him. I just gave up. And remember that 1999 shooting incident in a nightclub that involved Diddy and his then girlfriend Jennifer Lopez? And y'all remember how Diddy caught up a couple of charges from that incident and he was facing jail time? Well, the charges ended up getting dropped. But as it turns out, the only reason they got dropped was that Diddy had thrown one of his artists, Shine, who was with him at the club, under the bus. And
let me tell y'all something. And I just got to be real. I know I'm going to lose a lot of subscribers, but so what? Y'all was never with me in the first place. It's time to take that Band-Aid off, that Band-Aid off, and just be real. Not everybody is made to be a boss. Not everybody is made to lead. You got leaders and you got sheeps. Let me say that again. You have leaders. There's nothing wrong with being a sheep. Some people cannot comprehend what to do with $100,000. Some people don't. People say, well, I want to be my own boss. You don't know what it takes to become your own boss. The Holy Scriptures teaches us that my people are destroyed due to lack of knowledge. You got to understand, Diddy is... There's a reason why that you have everybody from a human standpoint of being born. It's like we all are made up of the same things. What separate a lot of people is their spirits, right? Some people are willing to do the unthinkable to get what they want. Some people are afraid to do, just like this, y'all. Perfect example. When I was growing up poor, right? When I was 10 years old, breaking into houses because my mama couldn't afford school clothes and school shoes, right? So I was breaking into houses, stealing clothes and shoes, right? That was just in me. That was just in my spirit. On the flip side of that, there's other 10-year-olds out there that their parents cannot afford school clothes and school shoes, and they would never break inside of somebody's house to steal things because that's just not in them to do it. You understand? So what I'm saying is that some people are willing to do what they have to do to get what they want, whether it's being foul or being righteous. And I hate to tell y'all this, but y'all know that thing that's saying when they say like the good guys always finish last? That's true. It seems like when you work your ass, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. The other day, I had a conversation with somebody that y'all would not even believe. Y'all wouldn't even believe. There's somebody that actually watched my videos. That if I say his name, y'all gonna be like, man, this cap. Y'all don't know who watching y'all. And I had a conversation. He called me off a private number. I don't even know how he even got my, well, I probably do know how he got my personal number. But this man called me and he said, I like what you're doing. Keep going. And I'm gonna tell you something he said, you know why you will never become a millionaire? You know why you won't never get millions of subscribers? I said, why? He said, because you don't feel like you deserve it. And I said, why you say that? The other day, y'all, somebody cashed that. Do y'all remember when I told y'all I need $10,000 for my movie for these permits? Y'all remember that the other night when I went live and I told y'all that? Somebody actually cashed at me $4,000 and said you could come up with the other 6. And when I figured out who it was, they emailed me. And I said, wait a minute, is this? And he said, yeah. And he called me. And he said, the reason why you're not going to be successful because you grew up poor and you feel bad. You wanted to send me the money back. I wanted to send him the money back because I felt like maybe I'm taking away from somebody. Maybe I'm taking away. It's one of them feelings when somebody give you money and you didn't earn it. That's a poor man's mentality. If you didn't earn the money and somebody just give it to you and give it to you and giving you money, you feel like, man, this ain't right. This ain't right. Take the damn money. So you rather, this is what he told me. He said, so you rather take from your audience that have regular jobs, that's struggling doing 9 to 5s, and they giving you money. Here's 1/3 of the money right here. Take the money, man. So it's getting you close to your goal. And I'm thinking about it like, you know what? He absolutely right. It's one of the things that you have to, when you grow up poor and in poverty and you really have a good soul, and because your circumstances got you feeling like I don't deserve this, everything going too good, so something bad is going to happen. That's how I used to think. He said, Dante, check this out, man. I've been watching you for a long time on your TikTok days. This is what the man told me. He said, I've been watching you since you was on TikTok and when you got banned, right? He said, then I found you on here. He said, I listened to you a lot. I'm going to tell y'all what it said. He said, the reason why a lot of people would never have success is because you got look around you, look at all the people right around your city, right? And look at all the businesses. You got people that got laundromats. You got people that's driving for Amazon. You got people that's in real estate. You got people that got their CDLs and doing trucking. You got plumbers. You got all type of people that got degrees and skills and stuff, right? He said, Dante, you was a truck driver before, right? I said, yeah. He said, you know, it'll take you maybe 5 to 10 years of grinding to get you a Lamborghini, a paid off Lamborghini, right? Or a Bentley. But you know, if you're working at Walmart, that ain't gonna happen. You're gonna have to work at Walmart for maybe 30 years straight to get you a Lamborghini. You have to get into a high paying field that pays you that type of money. A lot of people say, well, I want to be my own boss. The boss of what? Well, I'm gonna open up a online boutique, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing, y'all. You cannot just open up an online boutique because the only people that's going to be shopping with you is your family and your friends. That's it. You got to understand what marketing is. Everything costs this. Everything costs this, right? Everything costs that. And what you got to do, you got to understand, like, what my thing is this, it's 2 ways that you can go about this. Either you go party with Diddy, and when I say party with Diddy, whenever y'all hear me say party with Diddy, I'm not necessarily saying go party with Diddy and get turned out. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is either it's 2 ways in to be successful in social media business and in entertainment. It's 2 ways. Either you go party with Diddy, right? Or you educate yourself and get around people that know the business. Whatever you're trying to learn, whatever you're trying to be a boss at, you can't ask, like, for instance, if you want to be an actor, you cannot come to Dante and ask Dante, yo, how can I be an actor? Yes, I can act, but I can't get you no money in acting. Because I'm not at that level. I don't have the knowledge and wisdom of how to make money being an actor. But if you come to Dante and say, hey, I want to get on YouTube. How can I get monetized? How can I, what's the step-by-step thing that I need to do so I can get monetized, so I can make money from home, right? I can help you with that because I know that. But me, I'm still learning. But there's a lot that I know enough to make you $100,000 a year off of social media. I know enough that I done self-taught and listen to bits and pieces of other social media people talking. It's one of them things that you gotta, when you can always listen and hear, but you gotta able to comprehend what you're hearing and what you're seeing. And then you have to be able to apply that. So when I hear all this, this person it's the poor man mentality. Just because somebody has been successful, just because of well, let me rewind that. Just because you black and you successful, why is it that people always try to throw that, he did something gay to get that, or he had to sell out to do that? Anybody that know me in real life from the last, I'm gonna say 10 years, prior to the last 10 years, y'all know Dante was living foul out here. Dante been living foul, right? Prior to that, I got my CDL, started driving trucks, didn't want to do that no more. So I end up educating myself to know how to get government contracts. Got a government contract in Michigan to deliver all the medical supplies at the big hospitals in Michigan, right? Made crazy money doing that. But then I said, you know what? I don't really want to do this no more. I want to do social media. And for 2 years, I was grinding, figuring it out. And then bam, Dante would never, I can't do no labor job. I just can't do it. It's the social media money is too good. My whole thing is everybody can't do it. But out of 100 people, only maybe 4 people gonna make it. But what separates them 4 people, number one, you cannot let people tell you what you cannot do. You know how many people said, man, ain't nobody gonna listen to your prison stories. You ain't gonna get 100 subscribers. What happened? I got 100 subscribers. You ain't gonna get 500 subscribers. What happened? I got 500 subscribers. I bet you won't get 1,000 subscribers. Y'all, we already at 84,000. We already at 84,000 subscribers. If I would have let these knuckleheads around me convince me that I'm not going to blow up and do what I do, y'all, everybody that says something crazy about me or talk or say, anybody gonna listen to you and this and that, what I make in a month, what I make on a month doing social media is more than a lot of people income taxes. What people wait at the end of the year to get, I get that minimum. So if I would have listened, and I'm telling you, you can do that too. The biggest enemy that you have is the person that when you get up in the morning and you go look in the mirror, that's your biggest enemy. That's the biggest obstacle. Y'all know I can't talk. Obstacle that's in your way is you. They say misery loves company. They do. Broke people, let me tell you something about broke people like myself. I used to hate on Jay-Z. I used to hate on Oprah. I used to hate on all these people, Will Smith and all that, right? Yeah, they have to do something shameful. They got to be working with the devil, right? For them to be successful. You know, a lot of these people got talents. A lot of these people really have talent. So what we do is we hate what we don't understand. I'm going to say that again. Most broke people like myself hate what we don't understand. And when I say hate, I'm talking about we haters. You see this cat, right, that we all grew up with, riding down the street in a Lamborghini. We see a cat that we see, what's up, Ma? We see a cat that we all grew up with, driving in a nice Escalade, right? The first thing we think is who he done robbed. He's scamming, right? That's the first thing we think. How he get that? All negativity. Why we just can't say congratulations? Why congratulations? Right? It's always hate and envy. When you can just go to that person. See, I'm the type of dude that'll go to see somebody that I grew up with, right? And see them living good. I'm going to go up to them like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Yeah, what's up? Hey, listen, I'm not trying to be in your business or nothing like that. But what did you do to get on? And more than likely, some cats will tell you, like, I did A, B, C, and D. If it's legal. Like, when some cats see me that knew me growing up, being broke, toe up, and poor, right? Some cats would ask me, like, man, how did you get on? And I tell them, listen, all you have to do, man, to get on, find a topic that is interesting to people, right? I'm giving y'all a free game. Listen, you remember when I told y'all you have to hear it, receive it, and comprehend it, and then apply it? I'm telling y'all exactly what to do. Find a topic that people are interested in, right? Find a topic. And then research that topic by going on YouTube and look at the other people that's doing it. And see where you can improve at. See where you can make it better at. The Holy Scriptures teaches us there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that is going on right now has already been done. Let me tell y'all something right quick. Like Be Humble said, free game. I want y'all to listen to this. If you want to get on, just listen to me. If you want to get on, watch some of Dante videos. Watch some of my prison stories. Watch some of my hood stories. You may never, ever set one foot into prison. Get you a camera, get you a tripod. Listen to one of Dante's stories, hear what he's saying, and then retell that story in your own way. Do about 30 of Dante's stories and retell the story like you was there. Drop a video every day. You got to be consistent. Every day, drop a video. If you can't do it every day, which I tell y'all to do every day, do it every other day. Do it every 3 days, but you have to be consistent. Y'all, I got over 2,000 videos. I done put the work in. The work has already been put in. This wasn't no overnight thing. I got over 2,000 videos, y'all. 2,000 videos. That's not easy to do. Dropping 1-2 videos a day. That is, yo, do you, I love what I do. That saying is so true. If you don't love what you're doing, man, why do it? If you don't love what you're doing, why do it? I done built me a studio in my house. If you don't love what you do, don't do it. That's why, listen, y'all, we only got one life. We got to stop complaining. If you don't like your living situation, if you want to be somebody that sell clothes, right? There's a lot of people that sell clothes on Instagram. There's a lot of people out here that got boutiques online and stuff. Go right to that person. Y'all, people that know me, that wrote me, y'all know I write y'all back. I get thousands of emails. I can't answer everybody, but y'all know, for the people that reach out to me, y'all know a lot of y'all got my personal number, right? I get a game out all the time. Reach these people who you want to be. Of course, you can't reach Jay-Z and Beyonce, right? But you can reach somebody else. If you want to know how to be a roofer in the springtime, in the summertime, drive around your neighborhood, catch the Mexicans or the white boys or them black dudes that got crews that's out there on the roofs, and be like, hey, I know I don't got no skills. I don't know how to do this, but I want to learn. You don't have to pay me. Can I be an apprentice? Can y'all teach me how to do this? You know, sometimes you got to set your pride aside. Pride is one of the things that'll kill a man or woman. Instead of just asking, yo, how do I get on? Instead of humbling yourself, you want to throw the devil on them. You want to, oh, he got to be gay if he do. Come on, man. This is why I said, like, people are in positions and predicaments that they in because of what is inside of them. Me growing up being a criminal, me growing up robbing, stealing, cheating, being cutthroat, right? I was a piece of shit, y'all. The more that I think about it, I hated my past. Prior 10 years ago, I was a creep. I was a servant of Satan. And a lot of us that is born into poverty, a lot of us that's born being poor, it's a condition, it's a sickness. This is why when I tell people that oh, my mama, my daddy, I'm in a predicament that I'm in because of my mama, because of my daddy. At a certain age, at a certain time in your life, you can't blame mama. You can't blame daddy. You are responsible for your life. You are. God gave us all 2 hands, right? 2 feet, eyes, nose, ears, right? We all are capable of doing everything that the next man or woman can do. But all of us, see, the problem is a lot of people want to be like this person and be like that person. Dante wish I could sing. I wish I could sing. I can sing a little bit, but not enough. I mean, I can sing to get by, and barely that. But that ain't my thing. I want to play basketball, but there's no way in heck I can beat LeBron James or anybody in the D1 league. I mean, I'm okay, but compared to them guys, they have found what they are good at and practice and practice. Practice make perfect. This is why my videos get better over time. And I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure out this social media thing, right? This is why I drop a video every day. This is why I give y'all stories every single day, because practice make perfect. Eventually, I'm going to be a master storyteller. This gonna be light. It's gonna be light. I'm going to perfect my craft so well. And that's just all it is, man. That's just all it is. So like I said, man, you just cannot blame everybody for your situations. And yes, Audrey, you're right. There is systematic racial things that's going on in this world. There's, they still doing redlining, Jim Crowing, not letting black people and minorities get certain credit lines and stuff. I know all about that. But this is what I also know y'all. For everybody that know me, y'all know I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth. Listen, I'm telling y'all, I was a robber. I was a thief. Okay? That was me. For me to the reason why, and I tell y'all all the time, I'm not going to sit up here and tell everybody that everybody's going to win. I'm not going to sell y'all a prosperity gospel. I'm not going to sell y'all hope. I'm not going to sell y'all nothing. But I know, listen, there's people that's in the comment section that know me in real life. I just hope they don't just look at the past 10 years and say, oh, Dante had it. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. And I'm saying, and when I hear people that's really successful saying, if I can do it, you can, because where I came from, yo, I believe that. I mean, look at our dress, man. I can't even dress. That right there show y'all right there. Dante ain't on. I don't even know how to dress, y'all. Matter of fact, it's getting hot up in here. Let me take this coat off, man. I don't even know how to dress. I don't put my stock into dressing. I throw on a t-shirt and some sweatpants and go about my day. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, this is the key, y'all. I just got to be real. Me, I'm a good conversationalist. When I was working at Amazon, when I was a truck driver, and when I was working in a juvenile justice system, talking to my peers, a lot of people like to vent to me. A lot of people like to talk to me. A lot of people know that I'm gonna give them the real, right? But not be harsh with it. Dante is a funny guy, and I have to say funny in a comedic way because people play these military mind games and say, I knew he was gay. Right? What I tell y'all about that. The worst things that you can ever call a man that's a straight man is that he gay, or call a man a rapist or a child molester. That's the worst thing that you can call a man. Right? Now, if again, y'all, the only person that's holding you back from being successful is yourself. The only person that is keeping you down is yourself. If you really think about it, man, really think about it. Like, for instance, I end up getting on probation, right? And I was living in Flint, Michigan. Matter of fact, let me give y'all a quick story right quick. I was living in Flint, Michigan. I was working on my third kid, right? I was out here bad, robbing people, stealing. I said, you know what? I cannot keep doing this. I want to be good. I don't want to rob people. I don't want to break into people's houses. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to do that. So then I say, let me go try to get a job. Didn't have no car, living off one of my baby mamas, right? So then I went to Subway, put in an application. I know how to talk. I know how to clean up, right? I know how to clean up. I know how to talk to people. I talk what I got with sense. I know how to put on a suit and tie. And I look good when I put on a suit and tie. Y'all will see that coming soon. So I go in there and say, hey, my name is Dante, blah, 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 blah. Here's my resume, right? Is y'all hiring? No, we're not hiring at this time. Okay, cool. Right? I go down the street, go to the Dollar General off of Dort Highway. It's Flint, Michigan, y'all. I go to the Dollar General. Hey, my name is blah, 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 blah. Are y'all hiring? No, we're not hiring. I go somewhere to the Arby's, to the Burger King. I'm not hiring. So then I tell myself as I'm walking out, I say, yo, I got a gun right here. I got a gun right here. And I got a job application. But the world tells me if I fill out this job application, I don't need this gun no more, right? This is the realities that goes on in the hood. This is the realities that goes on when people come from poverty and struggle. They get a gun because I can rob somebody and get money way faster than I can get a job. And y'all are telling me no? When I done cleaned up, got my hair cut, put on this nice, I'm doing what the white man told me I'm supposed to do to succeed. But y'all telling me no. So it's like, damn, I'm damn if I do, damn if I don't. Here's what I figured out, y'all. Here's what I figured out. Anybody that's out there, I want y'all to please listen to me. If you are living in a impoverished, poor, crime-ridden city, right? There's no excuse. You can get up. Don't say I can't afford no bus ticket. Don't say I can't afford no plane ticket. You can. Take your blood, go to the plasma bank, go to the blood bank, right? Go to a tip service, save up enough money and go to a city that is prospering. Columbus, Ohio. Columbus, Ohio. This ain't no, hey, hold up. This ain't no military mind game. This is a dang seat cushion. This ain't no dang horns. Listen, hey, check this, Calvin. Calvin, let me tell you something, my brother. I'm out here, and this is not no shot to you. I'm just telling you, you have to pay attention. I'm out here trying to save people and try to show people the light. And you worried about that I got devil horns behind me? Let me take it off. I'll just take it off. I'll take it off, all right? I'll take it off. My fault, Calvin. For me being a distraction, I'm sorry, Calvin. I'm gonna take off the devil horns, right? So I won't be a distraction. I'm sorry, Calvin. I'm sorry for being a distraction. So I'm going to take off the devil horns, okay? I'm going to take them off. Okay? That's what it was. That's it. All right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being a distraction. I'm out here trying to save souls and teach people the game, and you worried about, oh, Dante got devil horns behind him. I'm going to take off my extra piece of comfort and take it off, okay? Okay? We good? Are we good? Man. So, again, I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. Columbus, Ohio is what saved Dante, right? If you want to get out of your situation and you have, I seen this cat named Pops, right? I seen this cat named Pops. Dude was 75 years old. He was working in the warehouse that I was working in. He was moving slow, but he was working. He was working, but he was moving slow. But Pops got the job done. When I seen Pops move on hands and knees, moving his crate, and I went to assist him, he said, "No, young man, I've been working all my life. I got this. I got this, man." I said, "There's no excuse." Pops had arthritis in his fingers and his feet. Pops always was moaning and groaning about his body hurting. But Pops had to work one more month for retirement for him to get paid by Social Security and whatever government things that they supposed to give you when you get a certain age, when you do so much to get paid out. He said, "I just got one more month, brother. One more month, brother." That is when I say, yeah, there's no excuse. If you living in a place where there's no jobs, you got to go. You got to leave. You got to get up and get out of there. If you got kids, if you got a woman, if you got a man, right? And you love that person and want to do right by them, sometimes you got to leave your family. Sometimes you got to go. I always said this in Flint, Michigan, right? In Flint, Michigan, there's nothing here but family. That's it. Have y'all noticed that? And there's a Flint, Michigan everywhere in the United States. It's like it ain't nothing here but family. That's it. You find yourselves like, what am I here for? Why am I here? Why am I here? Right? It's like, if you want, everybody can really change their life situation. Understand this, like I said in the beginning, there's always going to be winners and there's always going to be losers. The problem is, a lot of us, like me, I don't strive to be a billionaire. I don't even think I can comprehend how to become a billionaire, right? If it's in God's plans for me to be a billionaire, cool. But it is in my reach and my grasp to become a millionaire. I know that is in my reach. I can touch that. I can feel that because I have knowledge and wisdom that I can apply, that I have comprehended, and now I can apply via social media. That yes, Dante can become a millionaire. Sometimes things take time. A lot of us just want it. We want it right here and now. A lot of us want it here. We want things now. And yes, Ma, you're right. Mexicans walk all the way here. That determination to say, I want to do better for my family. Look at her comment, y'all. If Mexicans walking thousands of miles off of a hope and a dream can do it, why can't we? It's already here. They walking. I'm talking about y'all save your money up and get a bus ticket or a plane ticket. Columbus, Ohio, y'all, right now, and I need to be talking to the mayor or somebody that's doing social media for Columbus, Ohio to give me a check for promoting Columbus, Ohio. But I'm going to be real. Columbus, Ohio, if you want to raise a family, you can go down there, and it's so much work down there. It's so much work down there. Go down to Columbus, Ohio. I'm telling you. Go to Columbus, Ohio. It's so much opportunity down there. But first thing first, y'all, you can't go down there with that nigga mentality. You can't go down there and say, oh, I'm finna come down here and sell dope and all. No. Columbus, Ohio is a place where you can actually do right and come up on. If you've been struggling all your life like I've been doing, I went to Columbus, Ohio, and that right there opened up a whole door for me. Met a lot of interesting people, got educated with a lot of things. You got to be open. You know some people that just have an unwelcoming spirit, an unwelcoming face, right? That you don't want to approach because they face look toe up. You have to be open to talk to people. You got to be open to receive things from people. Everybody don't got bad intentions for you. Everybody don't got bad intentions for you. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Me talking to the guy that sent me a sum of money for the movie that I'm working on, he said that, Dante, you too big now, and you're going to be big to be everything you dude, you got over 2,000 videos. A lot of stuff that you be telling people and it just go over their head that can really benefit them, you should be charging them. And you know what? He's right. When I give away the free game, right? When I give away the free game, nobody listens. Nobody apply it. But then when I attach a dollar sign to it, now they pay attention. So you know what? That's what I'm going to have to start doing. I'm going to have to start doing that because honestly, y'all, I'm not all about money. I know I'm going to get mine. I'm going to get mine down the road one way or another. Okay, just off the stuff that, the knowledge and wisdom that I done acquired over time dealing with social media. I'm going to get mine eventually. And I just feel like it's one of them things that, like, if I see my fellow man or woman that's struggling and just don't know a way out, I wish somebody came to me and said, hey, Dante, when I was broke and toe up, this is what you do. Do A, B, C, and D. And this is how you get on. You don't want to work at a warehouse. You don't want to work at a group home. This is what you do, A, B, and C, and D. And I have gave y'all many, many times the formula. I done gave y'all step by step what to do. So it's like at this point, I got to start charging. It is what it is. People don't respect when it's free. You know what I'm saying? People don't. When you give somebody, it's one thing. If you earn $100,000, you're not going to go out there and buy you a Lamborghini for $100,000. But if somebody give you just give it to you, you're not going to appreciate, you're not going to value that money that was given to you. And that's a fact. Y'all, we got one life. we got one life. And I don't even know how the heck we even got to this conversation. But we got one life to live. I drop a video every day at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. I know YouTube is not sending out my notifications. We already know when I start talking about God and Jesus, we already know the military mind games start being enacted on the channel. We get it. So YouTube is not sending out my notifications. Who all got a notification that I was live? Let me see in the comment section. Who got a notification that I was live? So I'm just letting y'all know. I drop a video every day at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Right? So y'all never have to look for it. Just know a video will be there. All right. I go live sporadically. Like real sporadically. So I can't give y'all a set schedule when I'm gonna go live, but y'all just gotta be in the building. But just know for a fact, every day at 3 o'clock, I'm going live. I'm sorry. Every day at 3 o'clock. Every day at 3 o'clock. I'll drop a video at 3 o'clock and I go live sporadically. Like, when the last time did I go live, y'all, in the morning? Right? When the last time Dante went live in the morning? About 2-3 months ago. So I go live here and there. But I'm gonna try to go live more often with y'all. And yeah, just enjoy the story times at 3 o'clock. Not me. I was just on YouTube and your video popped up, shaking my head. Keep doing yes. My guy, shout out from Compton, Linwood, California. We gonna wrap this up in a minute, y'all. The whole point is this. You are innocent until proven guilty. We all know that's a lie. You are guilty until proven innocent. And in some cases, even when you are proved to be innocent, people still gonna say you're guilty. We all know that, don't we? We all know that. Yeah, Victor Jones, you let me tell y'all something. I realized that yes, I can do it by myself, but it's gonna take longer. I tried putting up the money for my movie, but it taken, I had the $12,000 that I got the cameras and I got the software that I spent $12,000 on the camera and the software and the studio. Bam, got that, right? Then when I wanted to go out there and shoot, I go to the city hall and they say, you got to get this permit. You got to get this permit. You got to get this. You got to get this clearance. You got to pay this. You got to pay that. I'm like, God damn. Dante is looking for super donors, right? I'm looking for super donors. Somebody that watches my videos. Somebody that watches my videos that is very influential cashed at me a nice sum of money towards the permits, right? This movie that I wrote and made and produced and everything, it's a real good movie. The name of this movie is called Dante, starring Dante, right? It's a thriller / suspense. When I tell y'all, if y'all think my stories is great and top notch, wait until I start doing my movies. Wait until I start doing my movies. We short, and I said we, because this is the Dante Show Network, meaning the network is y'all. This is just the Dante Show, but without y'all, there's no me. Y'all do get that, right? We short right now $6,500 towards these permits. Y'all know where the Cash App is at. Matter of fact, let me put it in. Let me put the Cash App up here. If anybody And I'm looking for super donors. I don't care if you put $1 in a Cash App. It all goes a long way. It all is going to the Dante Show movies, right? There go the Cash App right there for all the platforms. I want this movie to be completed at least by July 4th, August at the least, because I want to release it in October towards Halloween time. Because I'm telling y'all, this video, this movie that I'm working on, that's called Dante. I'm telling y'all, it's a thriller / suspense. I'm telling y'all, y'all do not want. I'm telling you, you do not want. It's going to be a good movie. And you know what? What I'm going to do for the people, I was going to charge people for the movie, but I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to tell you why. The first movie is going to be free because it's going to be my best work that I feel. My best work. And I just want to give it away to the people so y'all can enjoy it. So y'all can see like, okay, yeah, Dante, yeah, he good at what he do. Right? I'm telling y'all. When I get done with that movie and I'm going to put it out, I'm going to put it out on the channel so everybody can watch it for free. But the next movies, I'm going to have to charge. Right? Do you remember when I was talking to you about Jay Williams' thing and I said that TD Jakes got caught with another man, but you excused it just because he's supposed to be a pastor? And look what just happened. No. Hold up, Amanda. No. Let me give y'all the whole take about TD Jakes. All right. If TD Jakes is playing military mind games and being a homosexual behind closed doors, then I believe that he needs to step down. I don't believe that a man that practices homosexuality should be teaching and preaching to people. Period. If TD Jakes is innocent, then we need to stop throwing that jacket on him. We need to stop accusing him of being a power bottom. We got to stop accusing of him of doing a homosexual acts. If we don't see it or hear it and known for that to be a fact, because anybody can make up something. At this point, anybody can say, oh, Dante a homosexual. Dante was partying with Diddy. And then a lot of people will believe it. And it's like, what can I do? You cannot defeat the internet. This is why I said we have to, especially when you're dealing with men of God. Because God do not like, and I'm not saying he's innocent and I'm not saying he's guilty. I keep repeating that. I'm not saying that TD Jakes is innocent and I'm not saying that he's guilty. What I'm saying is that we have to just let this play out, man. We just got to let it play out. Because the worst thing that you can call a man is a homosexual that is straight, a rapist, and a child molester. That's the worst thing that you can put on a man. Right? So, does that answer your question, Amanda? What's up, Dante? Can't wait for Team Dante the show take off from YouTube. We'll be #1 for socialism movie drop. Council all day. Yeah, dollars in there. So, what I'm saying, do you have Quick Pay or Zelle? I'm going to have to start getting all these things. But I don't got that, Victor. I am going to look up Zelle. I'm going to go to my bank and get Zelle, though. What's up, Iris? I did transfer as many short skits like Batman thing. Oh, you seen that, RG? See, RG is a real subscriber. She know exactly what I'm talking about with the short. But RG, to be honest, I really like doing movies. I got 3 written. I got 3 movies that's already written out. Paul right here, you can pay Pizza Man a tip when you can for sure. Help Dante. What's good? That's right. That's right. Y'all can tip the Pizza Man. Y'all can give me a tip. And it's for the movie, y'all. But again, so Jose, again, y'all, we just Who said there goes blood pressure again? No, I'm good. I'm good. You're right, because that's it about this. And like I said, again, about TD Jakes, man, if the man is innocent, man, that's bold. It's bold. But if he guilty, it is what it is. Fuck him. It is what it is. And you know what? What we really got to stop doing again is putting that jacket on people. Because we living in a time, y'all, we in 2024. It's the year 2024, man. It ain't no secret that a lot of these cats out here doing dirty things, playing military mind games behind closed doors. It ain't no secret that, I mean, the Holy Scriptures teaches us that there's nothing new under the sun, man. It's a lot of these cats out here that be playing games like that. It's a lot of cats. But the whole thing is, like I said, if he is doing military mind games with Diddy and other closeted homosexuals, he need to step down because he got no business teaching the word of God to people. He don't. Step down and live your life. You rich now. If TD Jakes really a closeted homosexual, you got all the money in the world now. Go live your life. Go live your life. Go on an island and go have all the fun, all the pleasures of the world that you want to have. But you got to step down. You got to. But if you not continue doing what you do, if you're not no closeted homosexual and you ain't out there really partying with Diddy, right? Continue to do what you do. And if he's innocent, shame, even on me. Shame on everybody that is dragging this man and putting him through the ringer. Shame. Because that's not right. Because think about it, y'all. Let's make it a little bit personal. What if that was you? What if, I mean, think about his wife. And I'm just saying off the strength that he's innocent, right? I'm saying off the strength that he's innocent. What if he's laying in the bed and his wife now looking at him funny? Like, well, you did go out of town a couple of weeks ago and I didn't know where you was really going. Inflammatory things like that, throwing a homosexual jacket on straight man is foul, man. Y'all got to understand the repercussions that comes from that. And I'm saying this from a place, if he's innocent, that's wrong as hell. I mean, let's think about everybody. We got 82 people in the building. We got 82 people in the building. Have somebody ever lied on you? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Have anybody ever lied on you? It didn't feel good, did it? Well, you know that's a bold-faced lie. That's a goddamn lie. Right? You know you ain't do that. That don't feel too good, do it? You got to go out here explaining yourself. You get to a point like, you know what? Forget it. People going to believe what they want to believe. Right? I see you, Victor Jones. People going to believe what they going to believe. And like I told y'all in the beginning, a lot of people are attracted to darkness. They're attracted to drama. They're attracted to ignorance. They would know the truth. But the lie sound way better than the truth, don't it? Let's keep it funky, y'all. The lie sounds way better than the truth, don't it? Come on, y'all. We got some devils up in here. I was once a devil. Hell, sometimes I become a devil sometimes. I like drama. I like the bullshit. Yeah, I do. Sometimes I do. But at the same time, that don't consume my life. I used to, when somebody was fighting, I'd run to the fight to look. Now that I'm older and wiser and smarter, I'm not running to no fight. Somebody might pull out a gun and get the air and the whole crowd out. Right? So what I'm saying is that, yes, we all, and when I say we all done did things. All of us. Victor Jones, let me put y'all up. Spencer World, Victoria, Audrey, Iris, Victor, SM Elite, John Franklin, Miss Lewis. Who else up in here? Jose, Tanya Britt. Yeah. All of us done did some things that we know dang well. Stacy. Yeah, Stacy Goodwin. We all done did things that we ain't proud of. We done did some things that we can't tell a soul. Right? It ain't even all gotta be no gay stuff, and you know what I'm saying? It's some really good people out there that probably stole something. That stole something one time in their life, and that's the only thing that they did. But they so ashamed of it because they got such of a good spirit that they feel just so ate up and toe up about it. And that's all I'm saying, y'all. We all do things. So it's like, but the problem is we don't like to expose ourselves, right? We don't like to expose ourselves, but we love to gossip and talk about other people's business. And I do too, because I'm doing it now, right? And y'all loving it. But I'm just giving this man a fair trial because it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. But we all know you're guilty as hell. And even if you are proven to be innocent, people still going to believe what they want to believe. So why even bother, right? Why even bother? At the whole core of this whole thing, y'all, we all are human beings. We all just want to make it. We all want to live an okay or decent life. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to be poor. Don't nobody want to be looked at as a failure. We all want to be loved. We all want to be accepted. For the people that say, no, I don't give a damn if nobody don't like me. Yes, you do. You done been hurt so much. You done been beat down so much in your spirit that you convinced yourself that you don't want to be loved, that you don't want to be looked at in a positive light. We all want to be accepted. We all want to experience love. We all want to, let me tell y'all something. For you women that have had the luxury and the gift of childbirth, and you wanted the child, when that baby come into this world and the doctors place that baby inside of your arms, and that baby looking at you, that baby have no idea about the ugliness of this world. That baby don't know nothing about the good things of this world. All that baby knows is you right now. And all this love and compassion that you have for this baby, that you want to love, protect, and provide. Matter of fact, before this baby came, you was thinking, oh, how I'm going to take care of this baby. I'm living in the projects. But all them thoughts and all them things cease to exist when that baby is placed into your arm and you're looking at that baby's face saying, I want the best for you. I want to protect you. I want to love you. I want to make sure you didn't go through the things that I'm currently going through right now. So what I'm saying, y'all, we got to stop. We got to stop dogging each other out. We got to stop doing each other wrong. It's not that hard to crack a smile. It takes more energy, more muscles to frown. It takes a lot of energy to be angry. Y'all, this is Satan's world. This is Satan's world. He's the prince of the air, the prince of this world. There's a real war going on between good and evil. Can I say that one more time for y'all? There's a real war that's going on. The things that happens in the spirit manifest here in the physical. Y'all gotta, I don't think y'all understand that. I see a lot of people is godless. They don't believe in God. They don't have the fear of God inside of them. This is why you see all this madness going on, all this death, destruction, abominations. Because people are godless. They don't have the fear of God. They don't believe in God. A person that don't, hold up. A person that do not believe in God is liable to do any and everything. I'm going to say that one more time. A person that do not believe in God is liable to do the most evil, wickedest things. When you don't have somebody that you respect and that you fear, you are lying. If you don't believe that there's an afterlife, that you can burn forever and ever for the things that you do on this earth, what's stopping you from giving in to the wicked part of your conscience? Oh, I'm telling y'all, that's right. Zakaya, I might be saying that wrong. Zakaya, pray for humanity. And I hate to preach gloom and doom. I hate to do it because this world is beautiful. There is beautiful people in this world. This is coming from a prior criminal, a prior thief, a prior robber, right? This world is beautiful. It has beautiful people here. It does. Just because you are a wicked man and woman today, that don't mean you have to be a wicked man or wicked woman tomorrow. Every time I go live, I always tell y'all that Jesus story. Y'all remember after when Jesus got baptized by John the Baptist, he went away to the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? He got away from everybody. So if you are an alcoholic, you got to get away from other alcoholics. You got to stop going to the bar. Get away from that person that you stop drinking for a couple of days, but then your drinking buddy come around with some Hennessy or something and say, man, here, take a shot. And there you go. Now you back at alcohol. Stay away from that demon. Stay away from people that is feeding your demonic possession. Stay away from people when you are homosexual and you haven't gave in and said, yo, this is who I am. This is how God made me. I'm just going to be a homosexual. If you haven't gave yourself over to that, this is what you do. And this applies to all sinful things that you know that goes on in your life. You got to get away from people that do the things that you don't want to do. You got to stop going places. Like if you gay, stop going to these gay clubs. Because you around people and you around activities that feed what you doing. Stop. If you're a fornicator, that like going to the club and like having sex, fornicating, stop going to these clubs. Stop watching porn. Stop watching these TV shows that's showing outright sex. And y'all feeling me or y'all not? Am I wrong if I'm just running my mouth like I usually do? I just want to know. I just want to get the feel. If you a goddamn dope fiend, right? And you trying to get better, you got to stay away from them dope houses. You got to stay away from people that is doing. I just want to know. I just want to know. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to get the feel of the crowd. That's all. You know what, garbage girl? Let me tell y'all something. I don't know. If I knew TD Jakes in real life, and if I knew that he was doing the things that he's been accused of, I would speak out against him. But I don't know that man. I cannot put that jacket on him. I don't give in to rumors. I don't give in to the gossip. I don't know that man, so I can't say he's a homosexual. I can't say that. Because I know people can make up a lie and throw it on you, and because you have a name and you have people that look up to you, people just gonna believe it, right? Just off the tops. Yeah, Bishop T.D. Jakes do have a funny look to himself. He do, but a man cannot help the way that he look. Dante got a big ass nose with big lips. I can't help that. God gave me a big nose, and he gave me big lips. I cannot help that. Some people will say, Dante, an ugly motherfucker. But then some people will say, he's okay. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I cannot help the way that I look. Men and other women cannot help the way that they look. This is what God did. He put my mom and my daddy together, and this what came out. I can't help the way that I look. And the reason why I say that, like TD Jakes, yes, it looked bad. It looks real bad. But we cannot be putting these jackets on these men that we don't know for 100% fact. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So, again, y'all, I drop a video every day at 3 o'clock. Turn on the notifications. If they don't send my notifications out, just know Dante dropping a story time every day at 3 o'clock. That's period. I cannot give y'all a certain time when I go live because it happens sporadically. I don't even know when I'm going to go live. I feel like talking about something that I got to get off my chest, and I just get right to it. That's it. I might go live Friday. Hell, I might even go live later on tonight. I don't know. But for sure, every day at 3 o'clock, I'm dropping a video. Also, y'all, for the people that just coming in, Dante's starting a GoFundMe account. The reason why I don't think I'm entitled that I have to pay for the whole movie, because this is the Dante Show Network. I'm just the face. Y'all are the network. Y'all got to start paying your dues. This is the Dante Show Network. Yes, it's the Dante Show, but y'all are the network. I don't feel like I have to pay for this movie myself. I'll put the Cash App. Let me put the Cash App up again. Oh, yes, for the people that's out there talking about, oh, there go Dante begging again. You damn right. You dang right. The Bible says if a man don't work, a man don't eat. If you got your mouth, listen, a closed mouth don't get fed. I don't want to pay for this movie. Listen. Hold up. Let me tell y'all something. I done wrote out a whole script. I done made the plot, the twist, the whole thing. I done made a movie called Dante. Now it needs to be funded. And this is the Dante Show Network. So the network, which is y'all, have to provide the means. So let's stop. So when they say, oh, there go Dante begging again, it is what it is. You know what, y'all? Again, I know exactly what you're talking about. Matter of fact, just for the sake of the BS, I'm going to pull this up with Mentally Challenged talking about. Hold on. I'm about to pull this video up. Hold on. Yes, there's a lot of foolery that goes on, man. I know. Hold on. Man, what's up with my keyboard? God dang. That's the devil working again. Hold on. I got y'all. I got you. Here you go. This is the military mind games right here, y'all. This is a bad look. This is bad. Hold on. This is bad. I got y'all.
Would you come tell what the Lord told you? God bless you. It's caught me a little off guard, Bishop. A couple of, what was it, 3 or 4 days ago? 3 or 4 days ago, I called. I was at Manpower and being blessed. Wrote my check out. I said, you know, I didn't have my checkbook when I got to Pastor White's. When I got to a woman that I loosed the night before, and Pastor White said, you know, write a check for $113,000 for those of you who can. Write a check for $113 for Psalms 113. And I wrote a check for $113,000. And I admit, my intention was to just leave the check and bless God. Because, see, I love to give. I've been a giver all my life. And when people have given to you and sown into you, and God has touched them and given you favor, because, see, when you have favor with, come on, somebody. See, they don't understand it where I come from. They don't understand it in Hollywood. But I'm going to tell you something about the blood of Jesus. All of my life, you know, my mother, she didn't have much to give me. She didn't have millions of dollars. She didn't have some legacy, but she had Jesus. And she taught me about that God. So I didn't even know that he was trying to build this youth center. I didn't even know it, but I know how important the youth are. So we were sitting in the service, and I leaned up toward him, and I said, I've just been touched to give $1 million. So when you got up here and you said $1 million, I said, God, I don't know what you're doing, but I know I heard your voice. Hey!
When did this you know what? I just got to keep it real, baby. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I got to go in, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm about to go in. I promised that I would not cuss, but I'm sorry, y'all. They're going to strike this video anyway. I'm about to go in. I done told y'all I am the enforcer of the body of Christ. And I'm about to go in. I'm about to go in. Y'all remember when I said these men do not have the fear of God? Just because you got $1 million, now you speaking in tongues? Hold on. I'm about to go in. Please, hold on, y'all. Hold on. This is the military mind games. For the people that be saying, Dante, what do military mind games? What is that? This is it. Hold on.
I'm going to tell you right now, when you hear the voice of God, you move. Don't worry about what nobody says to you. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about your enemy. Don't worry about your hater. He will bless you. He will lift you. He will get... Sometimes you spend too much time worried about your haters. You spend too much time worried about people talking about you. But what you need to understand is that the Bible says in order for you to be blessed, your haters have to be present. How do I know that? The book of Psalms says he prepareth a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So in order for me to eat, they have to be present. So God bless you, Bishop. I pray right now that you will continue to do everything you're doing. I pray.
Here go the I'm finna go in, y'all. Here's the bullshit right here. Here's the military mind games right here. Look at TD Jakes that's standing there. If y'all, I promise to God, y'all, I promise, if y'all ever catch me in a compromising position like that, I need somebody to run from that crowd and knock me the fuck out. If Dante is on the stage looking crazy like that, y'all, I'm not going to play with God like that. He's standing there. Oh, we finna keep it going.
His anointing will stay upon you. I pray the power of God all over you. I pray his favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in his hair. God, I thank you for your blessings. Come on, somebody give God some praise. He's pushing that baby out. Come on, he's pushing that baby out. Somebody holler, push, push. Now come on and praise it. I pray his anointing will.
Sabrina, thank you for that. Okay, check this out, y'all. Dante feared God too much to play them type of games. Tyler Perry, and listen, y'all, Tyler Perry, if he, I guess maybe, maybe $1 million you can pay for the Holy Spirit with $1 million, right? But maybe he's, you know what, yo, I tried to take up for TDJ. I tried. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. This is too much, y'all. You know what? I will go live tonight. I'm going to go live tonight, y'all. And I'm finna do a teaching of fire and brimstone. We have to, this is too much, y'all. Let me, I'm finna play this video in its whole entirety right here. Let me pull this video all the way up. I want y'all to check this out.
Will stay upon you. I pray the power of God all over you. I pray his favor. I pray the blood of Jesus will come upon you right now. Keep you in his hair. God, I thank you for your blessings. Come on, somebody give God some praise. He's pushing that baby out.
is pushing that baby up. Somebody holler push.
You know what? All I can say is that God help us all. That's all I can say. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. One day there's going to be a judgment day, y'all. There's going to be a judgment day. And I hope that I done ask God to forgive me for all the sins that I've committed on this earth. If I have ever misled anybody, knowingly and unknowingly, I profess to the world that Jesus, please forgive me for all my sins. To wipe me clean, wipe my slate clean. Everything I have that since a baby to this exact second, please forgive me for all my sins. When I stand on Judgment Day in front of God, I want to be looked at as blameless. I want to be looked at as he say, well done, son. Go to the right. You are a resident of the kingdom. Tonight, y'all, when I go live, y'all going to see me in rare form. Y'all going to see me. I'm going to have to go to the Bible. I'm going to have to go to the scriptures. This video that y'all just seen, this what this whole video is going to be about when I go live tonight. And I'm going live at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Where I'm at right now is 11:25 a.m. I'm going live at 7 p.m. Eastern time. When I say I'm going all the way in, yeah. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your time. I want to see all y'all back at 7 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, I got a pre-recorded story that's dropping at 3 o'clock. Okay, y'all know every day at 3 o'clock, I drop a new story for y'all. Okay, check that video out. Matter of fact, in that video, let me know that y'all coming to watch the live at 7 o'clock. When I drop my video at 3 o'clock today, I need for y'all to let me know that y'all coming to the live at 7 p.m. We're going to put it all on the line. We putting it all on the table. Y'all have a good day. 3 o'clock, I got a new story time that's coming out. Y'all check that out. If you're not following me on YouTube, because I got people that watch me on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter, or I guess they call it X. If you want all my content is on YouTube. Let's go to YouTube and type in The Dante Show, and y'all see that it's me. That's where all my videos is at, all right? I drop a video today at 3 o'clock. Let me know in the comment section that y'all coming to the live, and I will see y'all at 7 o'clock, because we going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to break this whole thing down. And with that, y'all, I'm out.